I can't believe UPS lost my Louis Vuitton package. Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new, welcome back if you're a returning subscriber. My name's Jonathan. I make luxury videos, unboxings, and reviews. And today is going to be all about how UPS lost my Louis Vuitton package. So let's get into it. So before I get started with today's video, you guys know what to do. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. It really does help my channel grow. I make videos every Friday on luxury content, men's style, luxury unboxings, you name it, it's here on this channel. So if you like that kind of content, don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you want to hear my story about how UPS lost my Louis Vuitton package, then keep on watching. So this video is going to be a little bit of a chit chat video. I'm going to be telling you how UPS lost my Louis Vuitton package, and then I'm going to be going about telling you how to go about getting a refund and or replacement package. So it all started when I ordered online from the Louis Vuitton website. I ordered the Kirigami pouch, and I was going back and forth on whether or not I wanted to go and purchase this item just because I have so many SLGs and I figured I might as well use that money towards a bag. But knowing me, I'm a huge SLG-aholic, so I just decided to just buy the SLG and just see if I can fit it into my lifestyle later on. So I placed it in cart, and knowing the Louis Vuitton website, the Kirigami pouches are hardly ever available online. So when I saw it online, I honestly just stopped thinking and I just placed it in my cart. So didn't think anything of it. I've been ordering from the Louis Vuitton website for quite a while now, especially with the pandemic. I've been ordering a lot of things online instead of just going into the boutique. Although I do like the in-store aspect of going in shopping and having that boutique experience. But during the pandemic, I was not going into any of the boutiques. So I honestly didn't think anything of it. I've had UPS deliver several of my packages, whether it be luxury or not, and never have they ever lost my package before. So I didn't think anything of it. I placed my order, it got accepted, and then I got a confirmation email saying that it will be here on X day. So I was super excited. I don't know about you, let me know in the comment section down below, but I am one of those people that if I order something online, regardless of what kind of package it is, luxury or not, I am stalking that tracking number like there is no tomorrow. So I'm refreshing the tracking every now and again, seeing if there's any updates. No updates. It says that it's on my way. So the day of the delivery, it went to status of destination scan. So I was like, perfect. Normally when it says this at 12 a.m., I'm going to be getting it today for sure. So I literally stocked my door just so that way I can make sure that I'm home and readily available to take this package. The destination scan did not move from there, and I'm like, okay, you know what, sometimes they don't update their tracking regularly, so it should still come today because it did do the destination scan. So typically when I order from the Louis Vuitton website, my packages for some reason historically have always come around 3 to 4 o'clock, regardless if they tell me it's going to be here in the morning, by end of the day. For some reason, I guess it's because of where my house is located, they just decide to deliver it between 3 and 4 p.m. in the afternoon. So I knew that if I didn't get it between that time frame, I will most likely not receive it today. 3 to 4 o'clock comes, did not receive the package. So I immediately called UPS at around 5:30 once I was finished work. And they said that my package was on the truck and that they can deliver it up till 8 p.m. So if I don't receive it at 8 p.m. that day, then to give them a call back the next day to see where it is at. 8 o'clock came. Nothing happened, so I was like, okay, I'm going to call them first thing in the morning, see where my package is. So I called them bright and early, 9 a.m. on the next day, saying,
hi, I was told to call back today to see where my Louis Vuitton package was.
And they said, let me look. So they looked in their computer and they said, well, it's on the truck for delivery. You should be getting it today. If you don't get it today, give us a call back the next day. So waited all day, super excited. I'm like, yay, it has to come today. It said it was going to come yesterday. It didn't come. So that means it has to come today. So I'm waiting around, working, because I do work from home, trying to not get overly excited about my package. 5 o'clock comes, nothing happens. I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm going to be patient. I'm going to wait until 8 o'clock because the customer service representative said they deliver up until 8 p.m. 8 p.m. comes, no package. And I was like devastated. So I immediately checked my tracking and I refreshed the page and it says tracking unavailable. Please contact shipper. And I was like, okay, I've never had this happen before. So then I go call UPS 9 a.m. the next day. And they said, okay, we're going to have to open up a claim for you. And we're going to have to see where your package is. We're going to have to do an investigation. But if you can try to reach out to the shipper, and in this case, it was Louis Vuitton, try to reach out to them, see if they're willing and able to send you a replacement package. And I'm like, okay, sure. Hung up the phone after dealing with giving them all of my claim details. I decided to give them my claim details over the phone, as well as make my own separate claim just so that way I can see it and track it on my own. While I was doing that, I went ahead and sent an email to client services at Louis Vuitton asking them if they're willing to send out a replacement package. But I got a response back from the representative saying that they do not send out replacement packages. It is actually located on their website that once they ship out your Louis Vuitton item, they do not take any full responsibility for the package being lost or stolen. So at that point, I was like freaking out. I was like, oh my God, did I just lose my package? Am I going to be out this money? What am I going to do if UPS can't find it? But the client advisor did say that they were willing to open up a claim on their end to see if it could speed up the process. So a couple of days go by, no update to my tracking. And meanwhile, I'm calling UPS every other day to see if there's an update on my package shipment and if they're able to locate it. Nothing has been received from them. Nothing has been updated. So at this point, I'm starting to freak out. When I call them the third time, UPS tells me that it usually takes about 8 to 15 business days for the whole claim process to take into effect. So that means it takes their whole 8 to 15 business days for UPS to finalize their investigation and see whether or not they're going to be willing to issue a credit or some sort of reimbursement for the package. Meanwhile, in my claim, I had uploaded the receipt, I had uploaded the tracking, I had uploaded proof of purchase that I had purchased this item. I gave them the value, description, everything imaginable, so that way they can go ahead and find this piece. So I'm freaking out a little bit at this point because I'm like, oh my God, this has never happened to me before. I didn't think that UPS lost this kind of package, especially like a Louis Vuitton package. You know how expensive these items are. So I was just freaking out a little bit. And me freaking out, I go ahead and Google, and then I find out that apparently UPS loses about 1.5 million packages a year. And especially with the holiday season coming up, I can only imagine that number is just going to increase because during this time period, a lot of people are shipping things through couriers. So my mind is instantly going to like a negative spot. So fast forwarding into the 8th day, I did give them a call because I'm like, okay, it's been 8 business days, sorry. And nothing has been updated on my investigation. Nobody's reached out to me, nothing. So I reached out to the UPS online service over the phone and I give them a call again and I'm like,
hi, I'm just trying to wonder if there's any updates.
And then the lady on the phone told me that they're still doing their investigation. I should be getting a response back today whether or not the package has been lost or whether they've located it. So I'm like, perfect, great. Fingers crossed that you guys have located it. So 4 or 5 hours later, I check the status of my online claim and it reads, claim issued, package cannot be found. And my heart instantly drops. I'm like, oh my God, how did they lose this Louis Vuitton package? How can they be so careless about my package? Meanwhile, I get it. There's so many different things that could have gone wrong, but I'm just thinking very negatively at this point. So then I immediately called the online representative that I was speaking with throughout these 8 days. Called them back and I'm like, okay, so my claim has been approved. You guys are issuing my refund. How do I go about giving me banking details so I can get my refund? And then the lady on the phone tells me, oh, we don't issue you the refund. We're going to go ahead and issue the refund to Louis Vuitton. So you need to go ahead and reach out to Louis Vuitton and ask them to give you a full refund. And I'm like, are you serious? When I talked to you before, you said that once the claim was done, I would be getting a refund from you guys. So I just ignored the fact and I just said thank you and I hung up the phone. I instantly called client services at Louis Vuitton and I spoke with a really nice gentleman there. Honestly, can't remember his name, but he was really helpful. So I had called him, I gave him the whole history, the whole spiel about this whole process. And then he was saying that on their end, the claim is still opened. So then I was like, okay, I can send you a screenshot of my claim saying that it's been approved. Is there a way to expedite it? So I immediately sent him a screenshot because he provided me his personal email address, sent it to him, and then I got a call back within 30 minutes to an hour from Louis Vuitton saying that they've updated the claim. They're going to start processing the refund. So on Louis Vuitton's side, what they do is once they get the claim resolved or once the claim has been issued, they go ahead and make a return for your item. So they go through the return process as if you were not happy with the purchase. They go through that so that way they can start issuing the refund. They can't just instantly provide you the refund. They have to make a return for it. Even though you're not physically returning anything, they do acknowledge the fact that you didn't receive it. So they want to make it as a return so that way it's not flagged on your profile that you've been buying multiples of these items. So the return process and all was going to take up to 14 business days. So entirety, this process was supposed to be about 24 days. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. You know what? I'll just take it. That's at least I'm going to get my monies back. I asked him on the phone if he's willing to send me a new item, like the new Kirigami pouches, instead of issuing me the refund. But he said, unfortunately, it's not orderable, so they have to issue me the refund and for me to just check online again for when it becomes readily available. So I'm like, that's fine. As long as I just get my refund, I'll be perfectly happy. So 3 to 5 business days later, my refund did come in. The return was fully processed. And then I got an email saying that they are refunding me my full amount. So the whole story did have like a somewhat of a happy ending. I wasn't out any money, but it was just like a huge headache. So all in all, it took me about I want to say about 15 days to 20 days to get this fully resolved, including like the weekends, even though they did strictly say that it was going to be business days only. But no, if you do have your package lost or stolen by UPS, this is kind of like the steps to go about getting your refund from Louis Vuitton. You do have to open up a claim. I highly suggest opening up a claim with yourself, as well as calling Louis Vuitton or any of the luxury fashion houses that you did purchase from online and let them open up a claim as well on their end. So that way you have 2 claims going through. So hopefully it speeds up the process for you that way. It did work for me a little bit. So this is how I had my Louis Vuitton item lost from UPS. I am now super paranoid about ordering online. I have ordered a couple other things online after this item, but it was a little bit like smaller items here and there. That wasn't as material as the Louis Vuitton purchase. So I'm like super paranoid that they're going to lose those packages too. But I'm going to try to be a little bit optimistic. So if you like this kind of video and enjoy this little bit of a chit chat kind of video, definitely let me know in the comment section down below. I have a lot of stories that I could share with you. I know they're not the most exciting, but it did have a little bit of a happy ending. There is ways for you to get your money back as well as your item. So this was my little bit of a story. I hope you guys do enjoy this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more. And I'll see you guys in the next one.